Well, people, the last living American hostage. Well, they say that he's going to be let go as soon as possible. You heard me. Hamas to release last living American hostage after talks with Trump team. People, let me say this from the outset. We got two wars going on. And I do not find it coincidence that Trump is president right now. And he's in the thick of negotiating both of them. He's got the key people in place negotiating the deal. Maybe 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but it is a negotiation. And this is the first time in American history where I've actually seen a president being able to have a mild success, which the whole world is looking at this thing with bated breath saying, you know what? There's a chance. There's a chance. You got NATO. You got the Middle East. You even got Saudi Arabia. And look at all the respective countries which have come to the White House, not just to talk about trade, but to talk about their interactions and their input, like France, for example, in relation to negotiating these wars. What am I getting at? People, this is going somewhere to a higher state. I submit to you, it is going into the realm of the God of the Antichrist, where now the whole world is involved. This is the first time I've ever seen, and we've always had the United Nations. We've had it since, I think, the 1960s. United Nations was formulated in New York. In the late 20s or 30s, we had the League of Nations. Then it became a hybrid into United Nations. And now we've got the United Nations, and let's just call it Trump. And again, this is taking on a new form. And I want you to really wrap your mind around it, that we're here. Where the Bible says, when they say peace, peace, sudden destruction happens. And when it happens, and because Trump really couldn't get it done, even though he gave it a Herculean challenge, that process will fall into the hands of the Antichrist. Now that I've said that, I want you to, again, check this out. Hamas to release last living American hostage after talks with Trump team. And I will show you by the numbers as well as show you stories. People, there are images in this thing, it appears to me, allegedly. And it's going to blow your mind when you see these images. Because this thing, in my humble opinion, is being manipulated. Yes, it is. I've said it before in other videos, subsequent videos, and I'm going to show you here. We have Trump here. Don't know if this was a made-up photograph or what, but Trump is holding the paper here. Donald Trump with family of hostage, Idan Alexander last year, Michael M. Santiago. So it must be legit. Now, Hamas said it will release the last living hostage as well as the bodies of 4 other dual nationals following an intervention with the White House. Now, let's just go from there. You know, I could read all day, but let's just go through a few videos. I want to show you something. Check this out.
And we are following some other breaking news involving President Trump, and this is connected to the Middle East. Let's pop up these images here, as the Hamas terror group has now agreed to release Idan Alexander, the last living American hostage that remains in captivity in Gaza. These are photos of Idan provided by his family, as we spoke with his father just days ago here on Live Now. According to a deal offered by mediators, the 21-year-old would be released along with the bodies of 4 other hostages. Alexander has been held hostage for 525 days, kidnapped during the October 7th attack on Israel by Hamas and other terror groups. Now, Alexander enlisted in the Israel Defense Forces after graduating high school, living most of his life in the New Jersey area. His father told us that he was serving in the Israeli military on October 7th of 2023, patrolling near Gaza when the attack started. In the end, 1,200 Israelis were murdered and 251 hostages taken.
Now, let me show you what I see, okay? I'm gonna show you what I see. Just in part, I see a lot of images, okay? I see a lot of images in these photographs, and I'm like, really? When were these taken? Or were they doctored? What were the pictures doctored after the fact? Okay? So let me begin with more of what I feel is something that we don't have to really bicker about. I want to gradually go through it. But I see images in the photographs. So let's start with this one. Think about all the entertainers that you've seen over the decades where they have an eye covered. Remember the One Eye Club? Okay? Is it coincidence that there's a shadow over one eye? You know, the One Eye Club, right? This is mysterious to me. Look at that hand. It's up to you what you want to think through it through. Looks like an image in that hand, but I'm gonna leave it alone because, like I said, I have other things to show you. So let me go to this one here. Okay, simple family portrait. Simple family portrait. And again, I will not. I'm pointing these things out because I want you to look at them and look in them once I'm done. And I will put these 3 videos in the description. Now, here's one of the most clever things, allegedly, that they've done. You see this here? I want you to look at it and look in it. He's holding the black gym shoe, but look at the 3 strikes here. 1, 2, 3. Now, he's also got on the checkerboard. You know, the checkerboard means on the chessboard, if you stay in the middle, and you give money to the Republicans and the Democrat, you control both. So the chessboard is symbolic of power beyond Republican and Democrat, okay? He's got checkerboard on both, pants and neck. But look at the gym shoe. For what? For what? And then look at that. You see the same thing there where you only see the 3 stripes. See the 3 red stripes? Right here. 3 stripes there, 3 stripes there. Now let me just tell you what I believe is going on here, allegedly, okay? You see this here? In Hebrew, the energy drink, those 3 things are 666, mark of the beast. Do you understand me? And Adidas has a gym shoe called Forum. Forum. Okay? And that's what's in the background here. Forum. Forum. Thus, the 3 stripes. Looks like an M, doesn't it? Looks like an M. Like Eminem or whatever, but hey, it still looks like that, does it not? Look at it, look in it. Is it coded? Okay, let's look at it. Forum gym shoe comes out to 66. All right, I just showed you in Hebrew, it says 66. But not only that, Forum gym shoe comes out to 165. What is the 165th day of the year? It's June 14th. That's Trump's birthday. When is Trump born?
According to Wikipedia,
June 14th. What are the odds he'd be holding a gym shoe? And the gym shoe is called Forum. Forum. And I put in geometry calculator, Forum gym shoe. It comes out to Trump's birthday. Come on, man. Do you understand, people? Just want to teach you how to read this thing, allegedly, all right? Going through this film here. Right? They just got stuff in here And I just wanted to take you on a voyage. Okay? Now, we're done with that one. Let's go to this one.
Hi, Matt. So what's the latest on this release?
All we know at this point, Diane, is that there have been a lot of press releases put out in the past hour or so. Some of them are contradictory and conflicting, right? So it seems, although we don't exactly know what they mean, that Hamas appears to be willing to agree to release American-Israeli hostage Idan Alexander and the bodies of 4 other citizens, American citizens as well. We don't understand if that is part of a larger negotiation or if that's part of this side deal that was talked about last week between American hostage envoy Adam Boehler and Hamas. He had direct negotiations with Hamas. The first time this has ever happened. No other U.S. administration has ever directly spoken to Hamas. And that was about the release of the American hostages, but maybe other hostages. So we don't know if this is part of a bigger deal, if this is a separate piece between Hamas and Israel. The Israeli Prime Minister's office just put out a statement saying that this is a psychological warfare and that they're trying to...
Now, you heard the news. I'm looking at the possibility of Phoenician colors, like a Tiffany blue here or off blue, and the purple here. This is Phoenician. I will put a video in the link which would explain Phoenicians. They sacrifice babies, blood sacrifice to the gods. It's all about the gods. This WAR in the future is coming. It's going to be about the gods because they want the what? They want the New World Order. They want the Golden Age, the Purple Reign, the REIGN. Purple behind him and like a blue behind him. And also what I see is when they first took the gentleman's picture, look at the Ra colors, the sun god colors, orange and gold, with a clock behind there, right? Is that a clock? And does it not say midnight? If that's a clock, does it not say midnight? Come on, man, work with me. Watch this. Sun god Ra. Look at his colors. Look at his colors. All in your face. Orange and gold. Orange and gold. This is who the world's going to be worshiping in the future. This is what the Romans used to worship back in the day, but theirs was called Sol Invictus. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is this coincidence? And it says midnight. If that's a clock, it says midnight. Looks like a clock to me. Remember, in the movie I Pet Goat 2, what does it have? I'll show you. I Pet Goat 2. After you see the image of Barack Obama.
These are the healthy smiles.
After you see the image of Barack Obama. After he sweats a V, which is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. After he sweats, what happens after that? As soon as Barack Obama gets through sweating, what happens? The American flag shreds and all the buildings begin to fall. And what does the clock say? 12 o'clock. Do you follow me? Barack Obama. Midnight, American flag tears in half, all the buildings crumble after Barack Obama sweats a V, because something evidently is coming to the earth. Do you understand? Is this coincidence that all this is going on? That there would be a clock in the background that says 12. Do you follow me? And the colors of what? The sun god Ra. Oh, it's fascinating to break this thing down. Glory be to the Lord. Glory be to God. What do you think, people? What do you think? They're speaking without speaking. Now let's go to this here.
We begin with some breaking news out of the Middle East this morning where Hamas is saying that they're agreeing to release living American-Israeli hostage Idan Alexander, as well as the bodies of 4 other deceased hostages. I want to get right to CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio, who's in Tel Aviv with the late-breaking details. So, Ramy, what can you tell us?
Vlad, good to see you. Yeah, and a reminder that Idan Alexander is believed to be the last
living American hostage that Hamas is holding. He's 21 from New Jersey and joined the Israeli military as a dual citizen. As for the remains of the 4 dead hostages that Hamas says that it could release, they're referred to by Hamas as having dual citizenship as well, but their identities so far haven't been made public. And Hamas is saying that all this is in response to a proposal from mediators yesterday to restart negotiations. They said that they responded positively and that they want to hammer out an agreement looking ahead to a second phase to end this war. Now,
so it appears he'll be released within the next couple of days. Now let's look at the numbers. And he's from New Jersey, New York. Trump is from New York. How fitting. The war started and he got kidnapped on October 7th of 2023. Today's talks saying he'll be released with 4 others. My condolences to the deceased. 3/14 of 2025, that's today's date. The difference is 75 weeks. The 75th day of the year, my friend, is March 16th, 3/16. 3/16 is sacrifice. Jesus, hallelujah, sacrificed for us. But the devil is making a twist. There's a sacrifice going on right now. And it will go to the earth, throughout the earth, and WW3 will happen. America will fold up and go into the one world system. The 50 states will have to comply. That's where we're going. You think this is symbolism, people? The date they got kidnapped versus today's announcement come out to 75 weeks, and 75 is 3/16, and that's sacrifice? Come on, man, think. Then look, Trump's last birthday, 6/14/2024, versus today's date, 3/14/2025. The difference is 274. What is 274? There's that sun god again from the Romans. The Romans went back in the day at 274 and did what? They got rid of Christianity and went back to these devils. The sun god, Sol Invictus, 274 AD. Is that coincidence how the numbers come out? Then look, the leader of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, October 21st is his birthday. Take October 21st, 2025, his next birthday. Subtract it from today's date, 3/14/2025. That's exactly 7 months and 8 days from now. 7/8. How old is Donald J. Trump? He's 78 years old. Is that a coincidence? You can't tell me there is not a dark hand involved in this Middle East. For the sake of the whole wide world, people, it's crazy. It's crazy. Then look at this. Leave the World Behind, in which Barack Obama consulted in. Remember the movie, Leave the World Behind? It came out on Netflix on December 8th of 2023. December 8th. Leave the World Behind. You remember the movie with the deer? Leave the World Behind? It came out again. December 8th, 2023. An ominous film talking about all the calamities coming to the earth. 12/8/2023. And power grids and stuff going out, which happens during WW3. Trust me. Take 12/8 of 2023 when the movie came out on Netflix, subtract it from today's date, 3/14/2025, you get 2 legs of 666. Come on, man, 66. Come on, baby, come on. What's really going on? Tell the stories. See, people, all I do is take their science, follow God's leading, and take the gift that he's given me and study to make myself approved, to let you know what's really going on, allegedly. But this is going on, people. Got too many videos where you can't call it coincidence anymore. Telling stories through the numbers. They created A is 1, B is 2, 3 is C. The letter 26 is Z. They gave us the numerical alphabetical system. And this is how they talk amongst each other. Then they put it together with pictures. That's all. And it takes time to just study it. Now look at this here. This is exactly what they said. Hamas released last living hostage, Idan Alexander. He was captive 10/7 of 2023, and the major talks probably released by tomorrow, but today's date is 3/14/2025. The difference is 222. I know, right? 222. And what is 222? You know that's in none but Satan. You know it and I know it. None but Satan. Look at that. The beast of Revelation, the Antichrist system, it's coming. And they're telling you, this thing is going to lead us to the 666. 222, right there. Then look at this here. The young man is from New York. New York was founded July 26, 1788. July 26. July 26, 2024 is last birthday of New York versus today's date, 3/14/2025. The news to hostage release. The difference is 33 weeks. What is 33? Is that not Masonic? People, I love you. The Lord loves you. But there's something going on here. Just like the video I recorded yesterday. You know there's something going on. Probably the biggest event in world history is going to go down soon, which means Jesus is coming soon. I pray he come before all hell break loose. The devil is disgusting. He's creating these situations to create hell on earth, to bring a spirit of fear that the world has never seen before. Bring the 30s, the 1929, along with World War II, with the Hiroshima bomb, put it together, that's what's coming. I want you to know that Jesus loves you. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That is the goal. That has to be our goal. God bless you.